look how high we are now. You can really hear, you can really feel this guy cutting the wind. Oh my goodness, it's so far down. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Satisfactory playthrough series. I hear some burners. There's our pod from the last episode. And I think, are we in the way here? What's gonna happen if I just stand here? Am I gonna get smashed? Whoa. Oh God! Okay, nope. Went right through us. And wow. As soon as we popped out of that, the physics clicked in and we can no longer pass through it. Well, it's nice that we didn't get stuck. Look at how good they did the job of this programming here. You can just stand on those fins. Anyway, here we are, back on top of the pod, and look at this beautiful base. Epic views everywhere you look, except maybe in that direction, which is gonna be epic as soon as we get our monorail set up. And that's what we did in the last episode. We completed the monorail milestone. So we unlocked the monorail technology, and that was really cool because we have everything we need now to build up a train delivery system from our plastic production area, the oil refinery area, to our main base. And before we do that, of course, we need to create a whole lot of these more complex parts, like the heavy modular frames and the computers, which we don't have automated yet. So that's going to be the focus of today's episode. We're going to get ahead of this by building some assemblers in the assembly super center to get these automated. And once we do that, we should have no problem with all the parts that we're going to need, because almost all of these require the heavy modular frames, except for the railway, I think, which is just pipes and beams. And we have a ton of those, so we're good there. So that's going to be the focus of today's episode. We're going to build out another level to our assembly super center. It's going to be tricky getting all of the parts required up there, because you saw the recipe is like, it's 4 different things that we need to combine on that whatever 5th or 6th floor that we're adding up there. That's going to be a challenge, but hopefully we get that done this episode. And then in the next episode, we should be good to go and start building our monorail system. So I hope you stick around for that. If you do like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Check out the playlist in the description, as well as in a card above this video for all the episodes to this playthrough series. I hope you enjoy this one, and let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we're just gonna go up there and build, and we are gonna count these levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do have 5. This is gonna be the 6th level to the assembly super center. I don't know how much sense it makes to keep building up, because it's getting pretty complicated up here. I don't know if it makes more sense to do like a separate building, or maybe we should have built this thing in a bigger open area, because I mean, we're kind of limited here. We're only really limited on the first floor. The upper floors can definitely be expanded. There's a ton of room if we just build out this way or that way. So we don't necessarily have to keep building up. We could just add more floor space to the upper floors. Something to think about. What do you guys think? How would you do this? I'm just wondering if this is becoming like less efficient, driving all these belts that high. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, how you would approach this, or how you've built, or have you guys done like an assembly super center like this in your worlds, or do you just have separate places where you assemble things based on like having the materials close by? Let me know. I think for now we're just gonna keep going up. We're gonna do one more floor and leave the relaying out of this for a future episode, because that just sounds overwhelming right now. So we're gonna go up there and add the 6th floor to the assembly super center. All right, here we are. Okay, and I think 4 walls high is good. Concrete. We need concrete. Look at that beautiful steel factory over there as we fly by. There's so much square footage there. It's ridiculous. We had to give that tractor boy plenty of space to make mistakes. All right, that's a wrap. Now we just need to build our ladder and get up there. All right, so here's our new floor space. This is level 6 in the assembly super center, and we're gonna have a lot of belts running through here. Oh wait a minute. I just realized that since it requires 4 parts, we're not even using assemblers to make these, are we? We're using the manufacturers, which itself requires the heavy modular frames. So actually we need to go make those first. And then I'm curious to see the recipe of how many we're going to be making per minute of the heavy modular frames. Holy moly. And this thing uses 55 megawatts. So this is going to be pretty taxing. Depending on how many we bring online, we may also need to like increase the floor space here, which is fine. But I am a little concerned with that power requirement. This is going to require us to beef up our power production yet again. Let's get these heavy modular frames, these 10 that we need to build, and then check out the recipe. All right, so we made some extra heavy modular frames just because we're gonna definitely be laying down more than one manufacturer. But let's just check out. Jesus, these things are huge. Could probably only fit 3 across here, huh? And we're gonna need a lot of space to run with to route all the belts properly back here. So we'll just put it down right here. Right here, maybe? Right, maybe here. Yeah. Okay, and let's see. Heavy modular frames. 2 per minute! Oh boy, that's pretty slow. That is very slow. And we're gonna be using 200 screws per minute. So lots of screws. We are gonna have to beef up our screw production. Oh man, this is gonna be tricky. So at 2 per minute, that is just abysmal. We're definitely gonna need more than 1. We'll set up at least the 3 that we can make right now. And even then, that's only gonna give us 6 per minute, which is really not great. It's gonna be so tricky to configure all 4 conveyor inputs here. Okay, but yeah, let's get started. We have 3 that we're gonna configure right meow, and if we need, look how high we are now. The next level is gonna be holy bass. You can really hear, you can really feel this guy cutting the wind. The next level is going to be grazing his belly. He or she, his or hers belly. But yeah, when we need to add another manufacturer, we'll just expand the space up here. Like I said, we have like an infinite amount of space up here now that we're so far in the air. So let's go ahead and get started with the routing. First things first, I think we'll just choose the recipe for all of these, and we'll start with the heavy modular frames. So let's get those up here. Oh my goodness, it's so far down. It'd be cool if we stuck a splitter like right there on the existing line and then just bring conveyor belts all the way up. Let's go do that. We're gonna take that baby apart and throw in a splitter here. Does that snap in just like that? Oh, it does. Very nice. And then let's see, where is my conveyor belt? They're not programmed. All of my bindings are different on this character. Just put these all on their own, I guess. We're gonna need a level 1. For now, this will be a level 1. And we'll just take that up as high as it goes. Nope, we won't, because we need more plates. All right. Ooh, almost fell. All right, is that as high as it goes? It looks like it. All right, we got plates flowing upwards, which I suppose we could have just split here. Yeah, why didn't we do that? What is this thing even for? If this is feeding out, why doesn't it just go? What is the point of this splitter here? I don't understand my past logic. I just don't get it. This is a splitter, right? So, yep. Yeah, this actually makes more sense. Let's get rid of this thing. It's pointless. Connect that back up and bring this back out to the edge. And now we'll run a belt from here all the way up. Kind of, all right, we're gonna cue that, and then we're gonna run our butts all the way up there. Might actually be able to just reach to the exact floor we're trying to get to. Might not have to even use another one. That would be nice. Oh, are you kidding me? It's perfect. This is perfect. It's an exact match. I can't go any higher. Are you guys so proud of me? This is my engineering background coming into play here. Totally calculated. Okay, so from here, we can just run a direct line. There it is again. That deep bass. Look at that goatee. That's inspiring me to grow something out like that. I think it'd be a good look. Okay, splitter. So this will be the first split here. All right, there you go. There's the first product. Okay, so frames, check. And now we've got 3 other things to route up here. Let's see, what's next? Encased industrial beams. That's only one floor down. How convenient. The harder part is going to be getting the screws up here. So let's do the hard part first. And it's going to come from the same area. This is nice, getting this bird's eye view. It's it makes me feel like I'm designing a city, which I guess I kind of am. Okay, where do we want to tap in? I feel like there should be some overflow from both of these lines that separate, so that when either of these is idle, the screws can come out and come up here. So I'm thinking maybe from this splitter we can split one line and combine it with the line from here. Those would be the two overflows, and then it's gonna be really ugly, but then route that this way and then up. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. Or we could technically route it up to that side so it's more out of the way. So this is gonna be tricky because it needs to come up and over. Oh boy. Let's just see, how would we do that? Can we stick one of these supports on top of this merger? Doesn't look like it. Nope, it's gotta be on the floor. Huh. Okay, what if we do a lift? Yeah, that works. We'll make that a level 2 just to speed it up. Okay, here it is. It's not pretty. We didn't say it'd be pretty, but we only had this free output on this side for this splitter. So we tapped into that. That's going to give us the excess that comes out of these 3 constructors. And wait, how many are we producing here? We got 60 per minute times 3. That's 180. So this should actually be a level 3 conveyor. A level 3 lift plus level 3 conveyor. We'll go ahead and fix that. And that's being fed into this other merger up here, which is also getting the excess from this side, these 3 constructors here. So now we've got all of the excess screws coming out to this merger here, and that's going to be fed up to that 6th floor for our manufacturers. So let's go ahead and route that up there. All right, that's the highest level 3 conveyor that I could build. We're gonna run over to the other side and route that across. This area is getting a little out of hand. We're definitely going to have to redo the iron line at some point too. Man, this game, I tell you, it's like you think you've made like a really great system. I remember when I first laid out that iron factory, I was like, yeah, man, this output is so high, it'll never be too little. And here we are again, having to get more out of it. There's always more with this game. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? I'm just gonna daisy chain these lifts and then run a belt just horizontally across to this floor. I might add, I feel like I should have scooted these down a bit. Well, let's just see how it looks. Oh, that wasn't high enough. All right, there we go, perfect. This is kind of a tricky turn. Whoa. Okay, we'll just do it. It's not gonna be the prettiest. All right, there we go. Now for the splitters, we could do it on top, or we could do it inside here. Let's just try on top for now. We could do like 2 sets of stacked splitters. Oh, we need beams. Oh, we have so many beams. I'm just filthy rich with beams and pipes. The one drawback of building up this high is how annoying it is to get to each floor. There's gotta be a better way. I'm probably just not smart enough to have thought of it. Oh yeah, we got a beautiful sunrise lighting up our space elevator. And these giant manufacturers, look at that. Beaming, shining. All right, level 3 belt into here. And so then we need a level 1 line out to there. Okay, there we go. So here are the screws. Screws are done, and 200 per minute. Oh boy, that's crazy. But these should actually all be level 3s. And wow, this belt should actually be a level. These should all be level 4s out here, I guess. Just pull them as quickly as possible. No encased industrial beams. Let's just hop down a floor. These will be replaced with level 4s. Right, so we have, yeah, 2 level 3s combining into a level 4. There we go. That's better. All right, well, we're done with the screws. Now we can do the industrial encased. There you go. Okay. So now we're gonna have to pull up the encased industrial beams. Our buffer's on that side, so kind of makes sense to route it this way out here and then up. Of course, if we add more manufacturers that way, that's gonna be kind of tricky. So maybe we route it this way, come around the back to here and bring it up. That seems like a better solution. And then that way, when we expand outward, we can always just stay behind this conveyor line. Okay, let's do that. Okay, this is not pretty, but it's the best I could do. I don't know why it just got super complicated for me really quickly with trying to route all 4 of these inputs. And this is what I arrived at. It's not pretty, definitely could be done better, I'm sure. But for now, this is what we're gonna go with. So the encased industrial beams are coming in here into this first splitter. And then I have these 3-stack splitters here. And what I'm gonna do is, first of all, the encased industrial beams come out here, go into the second level there. The first one's just a dummy. It's just to get things high enough to route. And then so we have the encased industrial beams going out from that second splitter there. And from the top splitter, this is where the pipes are going to come out of. So it's going to look something like this. But now that I'm seeing that it's kind of encroaching, I might want to add another level to this stack here. So it'll go like that, and then that's going to go into the second input there. I could use, so here I used a lift just to get it on the same level, but I don't know which one. I kind of don't like that just because it doesn't look symmetric. I kind of want everything to be similar, and it's weird that just only one input has a lift on it. So I think I'm going to stick with this. So we're just going to replicate this. I know it's ugly, but it's the best we could do right now, and we're going to replicate it for this last manufacturer over here. Okay, so we've got the encased industrial beams now going into all 3, and we hooked up the routing for the pipes on this roller coaster looking thing. Now we just need to get the pipes up here and plugged into this top splitter on this 3-stack, and we'll be good to go. It's coming together. Now, where are our pipes going? Are they like not even being used? Okay, they're only being used on the first floor, it looks like. And we already have a splitter here, so that makes it easy. Just gotta tap into these. Use a Mach 2. I don't know that we'll actually need a Mach 2, but we'll just use a Mach 2 for future proofing our build. God, this factory is getting out of hand. Tell me that you have factories that are much worse than this. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are a ton. I can't believe that I have the worst organization in the game of Satisfactory. There's gotta be people that have worse setups, right? I gotta believe that. All right, there's our lift right there. Boom. Oh my goodness. Almost perfect alignment. Very, very close. We'll put that about there. And there you go. Pipes should be coming up. Yes! And that's how you hook up 4 inputs with all of these ugly conveyor belts. It works. That's the important thing. So let's hook this baby up to power, or these babies, and get it running. All right, there we go. They're online. We are producing heavy modular frames. Officially, and we're using how many? 90 steel pipes per minute. So there you go. It's a good thing we did use a level 2 belt. We didn't even know how many we'd be using. We're only using 30 encased industrial beams, so we're good with the level 1s there. And yeah, all 3 are running. They're just coming online now as they fill up with all the parts that they need. This one looks like it's still building its inventory. There it goes. It started. Yes, we just need to now capture the outputs here. So we're gonna get these all collected into storage box. Let's check out how much electricity we're using now. Oh yeah, our consumption now is getting closer. It's evening out. There's like less dips and peaks. There's less peaks and valleys, but it looks like we're still decently under capacity. Our max consumption, however, is way up there now. 2833. That's a full 733 megawatts over our capacity. So we're gonna have to beef up our power in a future episode, but we finally have heavy modular frames, and we're gonna let these collect. Probably, I should probably leave the game running for a bit. It's gonna take so long to get all of the heavy modular frames that we need, even with these 3 manufacturers. And I want to get started on the train system in a future episode, in the next episode if possible. So we'll see about that. We'll see how many heavy modular frames we can collect. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's gonna do it for today. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.